Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling. I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located at 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings, housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business, so consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products, or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsboro for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Good evening and welcome to Hillsboro High School, home to the Hillsboro Hawks. They will be facing the Festus Tigers on courtside basketball here on live stream STL. Ray Halbrook along with Mr. Brian Kaplinger and Matt Bates. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a loud one in front of us here, but going to have fun one here. Crosstown rivals again. It's the Tigers. It's the Hawks. It's always a good one.
And it's going to be a pressure cooker tonight, Mr. Halbrook, Mr. Kaplinger. Festus comes in tonight 11-9 at least. That's what I can find out. They had a game against St. James the other day that I can't find much about. But right now, that is Festus 1-3 in their last 4, 2-game losing streak, and after tonight, Brian, only 3 games left.
Right.
And Hillsboro coming in tonight 12-6, 5-1 in their last 6. We will go over starting lineups as soon as possible here for the Hillsboro Hawks. It will be Mr. Robinson, Cuckoo Kachoo, Greg Robinson, 6'6" in the circle with number 2, Deshaun Bridget. And we are off and running. Hillsboro wins the tip, so possession arrow will go to Festus and Coach Brian Saharsky. So it looks like they're calling a violation, as looks like some of the cheerleaders must have stepped onto the court. So that's never a good thing. They'll get the throw in over there. But Dominic Sutton, Greg Robinson, Luca Poole, Nick Marchetti, A.J. Heisel will be your starting 5 for Coach Saharsky and the Hillsboro Hawks. Up top, Heisel. 3 ball almost put up by Marchetti. Back over to Luca. Cross court to Sutton. Sutton down to Marchetti. Kick back out. Heisel stops, pops, doesn't go. Rebound machine is Robinson, and that is a travel on Mr. Robinson. Festus Tigers coach Dan Johnson sending out number 2, Deshaun Bridget. Number 3, Hayden Bates. Number 22, Carter Roth. Number 24, Aiden Clifton, and another sophomore, number 30, Drew Johnson. So you got to watch out for Johnson and Roth, not bashful about putting up the 3 balls. Down low to Hunter. Goes up in with Robinson, and he's going to get fouled on the way up. So 1 already on Robinson. It's going to send Hayden Bates to the line to shoot 2. Only 43 seconds in.
Right, and Bates is really their go-getter. He's the one that you got to watch out for, especially on the Hillsboro Hawks side. He is aggressive. He is going to challenge Robinson down low. I think in his head, he wants to even see if he can get him in foul trouble early.
Not a bad idea. There's the first one up and in, 16 and a half a game, averages 64% from the stripe. So Hayden Bates, no doubt about the dance when the ball's in his hand, but you also have Carter Roth averaging 12 and Drew Johnson, again, the sophomore, averaging 14 as well. So some boys in black and gold can put the ball through the hoop, and he puts the next one through, so 2-0 lead. And thanks to everybody following us on Facebook, YouTube, X, TKDS Sports App, Livestream STL, TKDS, Mixler.com, Livestream STL, mobile Roku, Fire TV, and if you're following us on Mixler, that's Hillsboro, and that is Greg Robinson knocking down 2 for the junior. Hillsboro going right to left, white in blue numbers and piping trim, and the Festus Tigers in the base black with gold numbers and letters going left to right. So thanks to everybody tuning in. Do that like, subscribe on those social platforms. Get those notifications. Bridget looked like might have traveled, but they're going to call a foul nonetheless, and that's going to be on number 1, A.J. Heisel.
Yeah, and with, the Hawks, they play a lot of man defense. They rely on kind of just the, help defense, if you will, in that regard. And so you've got to move your feet quick against this Festus team. They have a lot of speed, and to your point, if you're not keeping one eye on these shooters, they will sneak away and get a wide open shot.
And Bridget will knock that one down, and Bridget averages a modest 4.5 a game, 52% from the stripe, 3 rebounds a game. But even as we have talked about before, it's what you do. It's the productive minutes when you're out there on the floor, and what do you do with the ball when you got it. Luca Poole, speaking of what you do with the ball, had a monster fourth quarter and overtime last time, 10 days ago when these two teams played. Went to overtime, and Hillsboro wound up getting the win on that. And there's a turnover by Mr. Robinson. Back comes Bridget. He's going to pull up at the top of the key and promptly has it picked off by Dominic Sutton. And it's going to roll out of bounds as he gives a little skin to the hardwood floor now with 6:10.
You heard a little bit of that screech, so that wasn't a fun one to land on there on the sideline.
Yeah, he kind of just stopped. The skin just stopped him as soon as he hit the floor. 4-2, Tigers on top early on here. First quarter, Matt Bates and Brian Kamelger with you here tonight. Bates going up, 1-on-2, goes a little bit off the side panel, goes up again, and is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Who is the mystery foul on as Poole and Robinson, and he has 2 already. And Coach Saharski's like, get over here, and I'm going to put in Peyton Brown. And it looks like number 22 is going to get some action tonight as we get the change out there. So,
yeah,
last game against Festus, he didn't dress. I thought it was because he was no longer playing with his SEMO commitment. So even though I've got a line through him on the roster tonight,
right.
He's right back in there, and back at the line's Hunter Bates. Misses 1 of 2 there, so he has 3 from the stripe tonight. Here's Sutton, bangs that off the back iron. Bates is going to grab that rebound. He's got the fancy green sneakers on again tonight. Little hand on the ball through the paint, little too hard off the back iron. Going to go back with the rebound. Kicks out to Bridget. Bridget drive through the paint. Back over to Clifton. Back up top of the 3 for Bates. Too hard. Brown's going to grab that one. Back comes Peyton Brown. Zips it over to Sutton. They go down low. Up goes Heisel. Up and in. Give him the bucket and the bruise. Boy, talk about how the transition game unfolds right now, Brian. And it is Tigers 5, Hawks 4. Heisel's going to go to the line to tie it up.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you saw this if you happened to watch it the last time, like you said, 10 days ago. This is a fast-paced game. I mean, both of these teams are going to look to get up and down the floor, and sometimes the only way to really slow that down is hard fouls. You don't want to allow these and ones, but it's hard when there's a lot of speed involved in a game.
Heisel misses the and one, so remains 5-4, 1 point Tiger lead. With the lead and the ball, there's Johnson has that one picked out of his hand. Here comes Sutton, transition pass off the panel and in. Averages 14.5, does the senior. There's his first 2 of the night with 5 minutes left to go here, quarter number 1 on live stream STL. Number 22, Carter Roth, back out to Johnson. Too hard off the back iron. Rebound grabbed by Heisel. And clipped on the way by. That'll be a throw-in. And that'll be number 5 in black. That'll be Jeremy Davis-Mays, JDM, checking into the ball game. Bridget's going to take a seat. So throw back into Marchetti. Don't get him angry. He was a kicker on the football team, and he's also on the soccer team, so he just might punt that thing into next year. Here's Peyton Brown. Back up top, Heisel for 3. Off the back iron, Marchetti puts it on the floor, goes up and in. Nick Marchetti, welcome to the score sheet. Now an 8-5 Hawks lead. Carter Roth, far side, over to JDM. Mays, over to Bridget. Back over to Bates. Bates drives in on Marchetti. He's going to kick it back out. Johnson for 3. That goes off the back iron. I think everybody needs to adjust the sights on their shot. Zip pass down low, goes right off the hands of Brown, and that'll be a empty possession taken. Roth back up. Bounce pass right at the feet of Johnson again. You've heard me talk about how I hate that. Bates drives through the panel, through the paint, I mean. Back out, Bridget for 3. That goes a little too hard. Luca Poole going to grab that rebound. Back up come the Hawks. Sutton, 3 ball. Drano. Dominic Sutton in the 3-point average in the top 35 and in total threes in the top 45 in the metro area. And that's going to be a travel on Johnson. Speaking of Johnson, Coach Johnson may want to just get him out for just a minute, just to get the mind right for just a minute, just a little mental reset.
Right. I mean, he's, you've seen a couple of the shots so far. Just, I would like to say they're close, but they've been kind of way off the mark, not typical of his shot.
Heisel, top of the key to Brown. Brown and Bates, they've done a little battle on the football field. Marchetti, Johnson going at it. Marchetti in the paint, picks up the dribble. He's got to get that out of there. Heisel back out to Marchetti, top to Brown. Brown, open look for 3. Too hard, nobody there from Festus. Wanted to grab the rebound, and that will be an empty turnover, and right into the bench goes A.J. Heisel.
Taking out some of the spectators from the Festus side. He's a good sport. He checked on them, made sure they were good, but that's just, how it goes at high school basketball when you're sitting courtside.
But when you saw on that shot, 3 Festus Tigers just stood there like looking at the ball, waiting for somebody from Hillsboro to go after it. And they did, but to no avail. Bates is going to go under the bucket, kick it out. Roth, 3 ball. Little too hard off the backside of the rim. Luca Poole grabs the rebound. Little shoulder on JDM. Goes left, off the panel, and in. So right now, 5 different players are on the score sheet for the Hillsboro Hawks. Heisel alongside the far baseline gets that in. Down to Marchetti, goes up off Clifton, off the front of the rim. Clifton over to Roth, back up they come with 2:10 left to go here, opening quarter. From Hillsboro Auditorium, Clifton, easy one off the paint and in. Been a while, actual first bucket from the floor in tonight, as the previous 5 points all came out of the paint. And it's a 13-7 lead right now for the Hillsboro Hawks. Luca Poole, far side. Over to Heisel. Back over to Poole, thought about the 3, he's going to pull that back, resets to Marchetti. Over to Brown. Back over to Heisel, had no intention of even shooting a 3, had a clean look at it. Marchetti's going to fire it up though. Drano. Nick Marchetti, give him 5, averages 9, so he's already halfway there. Here's Carter Roth over to Bates. Bates, Clifton, easy shot, rolls in and through for the sophomore. Give him 4, averages 4, but I don't think he's done for the night. Heisel had a fresh look at the 3, didn't want to put it up. Little pick and roll set up. Sutton's going to back away. That doesn't fall through. Clifton over to Johnson. Johnson near side here in front of our vantage point. Going to go in 1-on-2, kicks it out to Bates. Bates, spin move just outside the paint, kick back out to Roth, over to JDM. Mays. Back over to Bates once again. Shuffle step on Brown, goes in 1-on-2. Spin off the panel, doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. Off the square, doesn't fall through. Rebound Luca Poole. Back up come the Hawks. Marchetti for 3. Little too hard, goes off the backside, and that will be Festus' ball, as they say. It's going to go off a Heisel, who going to do a little begging and pleading, but he's going to get him out, and that it will be 35.3 left to go, and Kenyon Drury checking into the ball game, the junior. It'll be game number 5 for him, getting some varsity playing time in. Roth over to Johnson now. Time chewing down here, 22 and counting. JDM up top to Roth. Roth almost threw it out of bounds, but Bates able to grab that one. In on Brown. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Roth. Dish back out to Bates. Easy 3, too hard. Luca Poole ran right into JDM, and they're going to give Mays a block on that one with 7.3 and a 7-point lead for the Hillsboro Hawks. Amazing how many little stoppages in play that we've had, and we're already 7.3 away from quarter number 2.
Blazing first quarter here. If you blink, you're going to miss something, and so just keep it tuned in because this is crosstown rivals.
Little too much leeway, I think, given to Poole on that one. They're going to get a shot off, doesn't fall through. Drury almost had it, but that's going to fall harmlessly to the deck. And after one, that's going to be a 16-9 lead for the Hillsboro Hawks. Courtside basketball, live stream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Thank you once again to the nice folks over at APB Storage and their sponsorship, so stick around. After the game is over with, we will have the APB post-game show, and Mr. Kaplinger will have the player of the game interview. And as it stands right now, there's a ton of Hillsboro Hawks looking to stick their nose into it.
I was going to say.
Dominic Sutton with 5, Marchetti with 5.
Yep.
Luca Poole with 2, who was player of the game last game against 10 days ago when these two teams collided and went to overtime, and A.J. Heisel with 2. So the Hawks, all kinds of love spread around on the score sheet at the moment, and it's all that love that's that 7-point separation right now.
Yeah, it just helped a little bit by, I think, some shooting miscues by the Festus Tigers. Just haven't been sharp so far tonight.
Long range 3 put up. That's going to go off and in for number 11 into the ball game, Jackson Smith, another sophomore now. The 6'4" sophomore going to go to the line to finish an and 1. Welcome to the score sheet. Welcome to quarter number 2, and a chance to cut this to a 4-point deficit.
Yeah, and you talk about it with Robinson being out.
And
they're taking advantage of the rebounds, the number of offensive rebounds. They just got to start converting them.
So I guess one checkbox on the Festus side, get Robinson into foul trouble because you need that height out of the way.
Right.
If you're on the Hillsboro side, we got to have a chit-chat with Mr. Robinson about it. You just can't get any more involved than what you need to be because we're going to need you for the second half as well, too. Almost a telegraph pass, and they're going to say that goes back off the timeline, even though I thought Jackson Smith had tipped it, but they're going to say no, sir, and that'll be Festus' ball.
I thought the same thing. I thought for sure they'd at least get the tip. I mean,
well, if you happen to see the officiating at the last game we did for Festus Hillsboro, won't be the first time you've scratched your head and been like, what was that? Carter Roth, long range three, far side, put up and in for Carter Roth. Drano, welcome to the score sheet, sir. The senior averages 12, gets his first three. That is a 1-point Hawk lead right now, 16-15. Marchetti thought he was going to fire up the three. He's going to go up top to Drury, down to Poole. Marchetti doesn't even put it on the floor, puts it right into the bank. Give him 7. He has just about half of the Hawks' points right now. He has 7 of the 18. Johnson had a lane to go, kind of stutter-stepped his way through. Smith is going to grab it, went to go down low, gets it down to Johnson, and that will fall through.
Friendly little roll right there.
So right now you have 3 sophomores out there on the floor right now with Clifton, Johnson, and Smith. So,
hey, but to this point, they're not playing that way. I mean, you talk about number 11 right there, and that's Jackson Smith. He's been on 2 offensive rebounds already. He's making a huge impact just jumping in here.
And now Clifton is out. Bridget is back in. So we have Bridget and Roth, Johnson, Bates, and Jackson Smith out there for the Tigers. Drury, Brown, Marchetti, Poole, and Sutton for the Hawks. And Marchetti for free throw number 2, and that one will fall in. So it looks like Heisel will be checking in. Marchetti's going to check back out. Just a $1:45 here into quarter number 2. Is now a 19-17 lead for the Hawks. It's been trimmed to 2. And just checking around to see if there was moisture on the floor, because I've got a little awkward delay. I think they're trying to get the score clock here back to functioning, because that's who the main ref is looking at. There you go, got the thumbs up. All righty, we're back at it. Smith throws it into Roth. Roth now right over the timeline. Zips it over to Johnson, being guarded by Heisel. Back over to Roth. Thought about going for 3. Bounce pass over. Jackson Smith. Little too short. Bridget coming in. Right off the panel and in. Grabs it, doesn't even put it on the floor. All knotted up, 19-19.
I thought for a minute he was just going to throw it down the way he was skying up there for that rebound.
He had that look skying up. But you know what? Coach will tell you, I'll take the safe play any day, young man.
Absolutely.
Right now we're not about window dressing. It's about points, and it is all knotted up, 19-19. Drury, kick out to Poole. Poole through the paint, 2 steps, off and in. Give him 4.
Yeah, and just a great drive there by Luka Poole. Just, splitting the defenders right to the lane. No one's going to stop me. Just give me those 2.
5:20 left to go until halftime. Bates drives in on Brown's going to kick down low. Jackson Smith, just like that. Give him 5. Nice job by the sophomore to come in, getting some quality points right now. Now it's tied up 21-21. Drury filling in for Robinson. He's 1 on 2, and they're going to get him with a travel. Can't pick up that pivot foot, and he did. That'll be Johnson throwing the ball in. But, you've got the junior expertise, but you're only in your 5th game, so you don't have a lot of the game experience. So could be just trying to work out some of the nerves as well, getting thrown into the ball game here. 4:44 left to go until halftime. Hayden Bates up top. Guarded by Brown, goes in and out of the feet. Trying to get around him, he's going to butt his way in and count the bucket and the bruise for Hayden Bates. Been working his tail off, trying to just get one to fall through. Finally did. And he's going to go to the line to finish an and 1.
Yeah, and he's been electric so far tonight. I mean, obviously looking to get down on that block in the paint. But, when they've double-teamed him and come over with that help, he's been very aware, using that basketball IQ to kick over to an open teammate. So, really kind of driving this offense to this point as you see him make that free throw.
And finishes off the and 1. Give him 6. 24-21. Tigers have blown this open to a 3-point lead. Marchetti being guarded by Bates. All the way over to Heisel. Little distance created by Johnson. Why not put it up? But Drury is going to little give and go to Sutton. Sutton's going to go in high off the square and in. Dominic Sutton has 17, halfway to his 14 average. So he should be done for the half at least right now. So Johnson almost zips that over, but gets Bates on the way through. Watch out for that truck coming through. Deposits another check into the bank for the Tigers, make it 26-23. Peyton Brown, top of the key, over to Marchetti, over to Heisel. Again, look at the space given up by Johnson right there. That is about as a fresh look of a shot as you're going to get. They're going to go up and they're going to get Bates on the foul. Well, let me say that, I mean, Jackson Smith was in there too, so yep, they're going to get number 11. So we're going to get Jackson with the block. Hayden must have gotten all ball. So Marchetti to the line. There's one in. Talk about a productive night already. He has 9, looking to put in number 10. 3:34 left to go here until halftime at Hillsboro High School. Matt Bates and Brian Kaplinger with you here tonight. That doesn't fall through, but Drury's going to grab the easy rebound and puts that in. And Ray Hallbrook producing tonight. Thank you, sir. Carter Roth, far side, or actually near side to us, far corner, over to Bates. Bates moves in on Heisel. Heisel went to pick his pocket. Some little fancy dribbling put on by Bates there to get out of harm's way. Over to Johnson for 3. Drew Johnson. Again, you got to watch that. And then another. Just a tick under 3 minutes left to go now until halftime. 29-29 is the score. And not sure what all the discussion's about now, unless they're saying it had something to do with somebody's foot being on the line. Well, nope, it's going to be a throw-in right in front of the Festus bench. So 29-29. And, you know, because we're not privy to all the explanations of that, we're just going to have to continue on with life. Bates went to make a move on Poole, saying Luca just got a hand in there. Those two, I'm telling you right now, the second half of that last game, I mean, those two put on a defensive and offensive clinic. They were all over each other like nobody's business. Poole's back out on him again. Zip pass down low. Bates is going to try to go in on Poole. Cuts back in. Looking to get rid of it. Gets it over to Bridget. Bridget, top of the 3. He's going to cut in. He's in the paint. You need to get out of there. Heisel sticks his nose in there, and they're going to get him with a travel. Even though you had Heisel with the reach in, they're not going to call that. They're going to call Bridget trying to get out of harm's way with the travel. 2:31 and a tie ball game, but the Hawks have the ball. Easy 3 put up. Luca Poole, 3.
Yeah, a little confusion there on the defense by the Tigers. He's looking at him going, I got 2. Who's guarding who? And Poole just taking advantage of it. Say, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to go ahead and put this one in.
And that was pretty much the time and space that Heisel had.
Right.
And Luca was just like, I've seen that show before, and so he just stopped and popped. So Johnson up top. All the way back over to Bates. 3 ball put up. Bingo. That's going to create a timeout with 1:56 left to go, and we're going to step aside as well. Courtside basketball live stream STL.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Back here at Hillsboro Auditorium, it is Hillsboro Hawks, Festus Tigers 32-32, $1.46 until halftime. This thing has everything as advertised. This is the makeup game that was canceled. They are playing it now late in the year. Drury hammered on the head. Gonna get the bucket and the bruise. Gets it the hard way.
Strong move there by Drury, just getting to the lane and taking it looked like an elbow to the top of the head on that. Bouncing right back up, says, give me this free throw. I've earned it.
But I think, again, as we talked about, Brian, losing Robinson as early as you did, you got to get some beef on the bun somewhere. Somebody's going to have to go for a rebound. And whether it's Drury, who's only played now 5 games, could it be like a Jack Prince? We don't know, but all I know is as we talk about, Coach Saharsi is going to be like, we got to find it. We got to find that player who wants the minutes.
Absolutely, and for him, it's just, you said 5 games, but he's proven that he could be a viable backup to Robinson, especially down the stretch and as you get into some of the postseason run here.
Bates had time and space, goes into the paint, being fought for, and that's just going to be stripped away by Drury. So turnover by Bates, steal by Drury with a $1.05. Left to go, 35-32. Brown over to Marchetti, who's checked back in. Sutton hits the deck. Up top, Drury for 3. Off the front of the rim. That'll be Bridget with the rebound now. 50 and counting left to go. Spin move by Bridget. Dish pass over. Clifton, who's checked back in, had his pocket pick. Brown comes up with a Marchetti, and he's just going to go off the panel and in. Welcome to the score sheet for the senior, number 22, Peyton Brown, now with 30 seconds left to go. And number 30 with the ball, that would be Johnson. Comes in on Marchetti, gets him to bite. Clifton back out to Johnson. Makes a move on Marchetti, a little soft touch, and in, and they're going to count the bucket and the bruise on the way through. Not very adamant on the call, but it got there nonetheless. So give Drew Johnson 7 going to the line.
I was going to say, I barely heard that whistle. I wasn't sure what he was going to call there for a minute, but.
Have you ever heard a whistle that sounds like a question mark? It was like a whistle? But he promptly knocks that one through to finish off the and 1. So give him 8 for Drew Johnson. Actually, no. They have him with 7 over there on the score sheet. So they must have not counted that 3-ball a 3. That's the only thing I can think because
they just added a point. I don't think they added a point there.
There you
goes.
Go. Look at that.
We're on it.
We're on it.
We're ahead of the scorers table.
Robinson back in the ball game right off the front of the cylinder. Now with 3 seconds left to go. Back up the floor comes Bates. Spins out of the corner off the front of the rim, and we are at halftime. And that is a 37-35 Hillsboro Hawk lead over the Festus Tigers. It's the halftime show, Courtside Basketball, live stream STL.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so they give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsboro for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business, so consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling. I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located off 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings. Housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Back at halftime here, and we have a 37-35 score as we bring it back up here, guys, and halftime thoughts here, guys.
I'm going to say right now, Festus, at one point, as down as they were by about 6 or 7, literally and figuratively have done everything they can to claw their way back into this. Just not enough buckets falling in for them. But you look at Bates has 11, right, and you look at Drew Johnson knocking down 8. But, Brian, talk to us about that Hillsboro side of the ball, and specifically one guy that we both talked about, even though we didn't talk about him.
Right. I mean, you're talking about Greg Robinson, who got the 2 early fouls. We didn't know who was going to step in and fill that role. And onto the scene steps number 42, Kenyon Drury. And valuable minutes. I mean, if we were talking at half, he's really kind of the star if you're on Hillsboro's side, player of the half, whatever you want to talk about. I mean, he has 5 points, a rebound, but it's more than that. Just his presence down low. He's able to kind of control the paint a little bit. And so, to me, that's the standout. I mean, you're looking at Nick Marchetti with 9 points for them. Luca Poole's got 7, and then Dominic Sutton throwing in 10. But really, I think a lot of it comes down again to Mr. Drury stepping in and having those big minutes.
And what he did for Coach Saharsky was you gave me a body, you gave me some minutes, you gave me some points, and you didn't get in foul trouble.
Right.
So, I mean, you look at like 4 big things like that, and also you didn't turn the ball over while I had you out there too.
Right.
So, I mean, if you talk about a handful of check marks, Mr. Drury kind of checked everything off for you and then some. Here's Sutton right out of the box. Doesn't fall through, though. Marchetti's going to grab it a little too soft. Robinson just cherry picks over everybody. Heisel, top of the 3. It's going to just toss it off to Marchetti, back over to Sutton, over to Luca Poole. Long range pass back over to Sutton once again. Poole cutting through. Soft mitts and in. Luca Poole, give him 9 now after 7 in the first half. And Tigers need to come back to throw the ball in, and promptly throws it Carter right into the hands. Kick back out. 3 ball for Dominic Sutton, and that is not going to make Coach Johnson very happy. coming right out of the box.
Right.
You're calling players back to come back to throw the ball in, and coach is going to be like, I wasn't wanting to throw it. Carter Roth throws it right to the hands of Dominic Sutton, who probably just bangs down a 3-ball. And now, just like that, the Tigers are down by a touchdown, 42-35.
Yeah.
Bates goes through. Look at the reverse.
Wow.
Good night.
All right. You had the defensive player falling down, almost trips himself up, still with the wherewithal to just kind of scoop it under, kind of behind the back almost and in.
And as you see, Robinson's in now, and he's floating around that 3-point arc like he did last game that we had done. That I think right now, though, it's more just how do we stay out of harm's way with Robinson. He comes in through the paint, comes in, gets the bucket and the bruise. So I guess that's going to answer how that happens.
Right. I mean, you look at his size. I mean, that's where he should live, especially in the high school. I know, as he grows, matures, develops to the next level, some of that will shift a little bit. But for right now, your money's going to be down there in the paint, and you see why.
And Robinson only 42% from the stripe, but knocks that one down. So right when you needed it, 45-37, Hillsboro up on top. Drew Johnson being guarded by Marchetti. Swing pass over to Bridget. Bridget being guarded by Heisel. Back over to Bates. Bates back in on Poole again. Man, oh man. Thought about the 3-ball. He's going to drive in through the paint 1-on-2. Robinson being one of them. Still going to fight for it. Lets it fall out of bounds as that just nicked off the hand of Sutton underneath. So that'll be Johnson throwing it in. Just a minute 52 into quarter number 3 to Bates. Outside the paint, backs back out, fade away a little too hard off the pane. Robinson grabs another rebound up to Poole. Poole over to Heisel. A.J. Heisel. Near corner, Luca back up top to Robinson. Spin move in the paint, soft roll, does not fall through. Johnson's going to grab that rebound. And that's only because Robinson's not down low to grab that. Carter Roth, little bounce pass back to Bates, kicks it over to Bridget, back to Bates, cuts through, charity stripe, too hard and off to the left once again. So, a couple unproductive drives. Marchetti went up for 3, didn't fall through. Bridget's going to grab that rebound now. 5:20 and counting, 45-37. Hawks on top.
Matt, when we get a break, I've got some breaking news.
Okie dokie, good to know. That'll be Dominic Sutton over to Marchetti. Marchetti over to Heisel. Heisel, Robinson, just inside the 3-point arc, but he takes 2 steps and he's right at the bucket. Soft underneath and a little too soft. Rolls over the back iron and out. Carter Roth just navigates his way right through. Off the pane, Bridget grabs rebound number 1. Kicks back out. Bates, 3-ball. Too hard off the back iron. Here comes Marchetti like a rocket. And off the square and in. Nick Marchetti now makes it 47-37. Look out, it's a 10-point lead for the Hawks right now. Carter Roth, kick back out. Bridget had a look. Comes through the paint to the charity stripes. Got to kick it back out. Johnson in and around. Stops, and that looked like a travel, and it is. So that'll be an empty possession and a turnover for the Tigers with 4:17 left to go.
Coach Johnson's not going to be happy with this coming out of half right here. A lot of mental mistakes, unforced errors, and then it's like a lid's on the basket. You haven't hit anything, and Hillsboro taking full advantage to extend their lead here.
And I think that giveaway right after that first bucket, and then they knocked down that 3-ball. I mean, that was 5 quick points, not even 30 seconds in. Heisel stops, gets everybody to jump, still has the ball. Luca Poole has traffic behind him, but Carter Roth wasn't paying any mind to him. Back out to Heisel, 3-ball, too hard. Who gets the rebound? Sutton bounces through the feet. Spin move, jump shot, count it. Dominic Sutton out of 5, give him 15 on the evening. Bates is going to go up. Just picked right over the top by Robinson. Over to Luca Poole. Luca stops, little shot right through the paint and in. And so that'll be a timeout now taken with 3:31 and a 51-37 lead. We're going to keep it right here. And we're going to talk about cheap seats photography. But Ray, what's the breaking news real quick?
Sure. Let me come back out of here real quick. 1,000 points for Kaylee Hilton. She broke that 1,000 point barrier. So, for those Hillsboro Hawk fans there, congratulations to Kaylee Hilton.
All right, and we will talk about now Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. That's 314-402-9014. Photos, banners, custom designs. That's Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com, and now it's blown up to a 14-point lead.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just been a really just, scarce start to the second half. I mean, you called it out right there from the beginning. You have a mental mistake where you don't have somebody back to inbound the ball or to throw the ball to. Hillsboro takes advantage of it, gets a steal, quick three, another basket. It's 5 points. And, I mean, you're talking about in a couple minutes, it's a 14-2 run for the Hillsboro Hawks.
And if you saw our game Saturday with Jefferson College, we were pretty much talking about the same things, the empty possessions, but what do you do as the other team? How do you take advantage of those empty possessions? And right now, the Tigers can't get out of their own way. And when they do, they're giving the ball to Hillsboro, and the Hawks are just draining everything.
Right. I mean, it doesn't matter. Wherever they're taking the shot from, it's falling. And on the flip side, it seems like that basket's saran wrapped.
And that was a pass by Jackson Smith. Got tipped. Luca Poole coming through. Is going to get whacked. Bucket and a bruise. So right now, give him 6 right out of the hop. And Festus, after knocking down 26 in that second quarter, have knocked down 1 bucket in 4 minutes and almost 45 seconds of a third quarter.
Yeah,
One bucket.
Man, it's just insane. I don't know what snacks Hillsboro had in the locker room or what coach said, but they have come out on fire.
And right now that is a 16-2 run, and there's going to be a foul down low, and it looks like that's going to be on Jackson Smith, the sophomore. So, mercy.
I am remiss, and Jeff Whitener, thank you for sending me the text. 1,000 rebounds, not 1,000 points.
I was going to say, I thought she got 1,000 points a couple weeks back.
We got her on 1,000 points the same night that Nate Breeze did as well, literally about 15 minutes apart.
Well, Ray was just so jazzed about it. He had this special announcement.
I did.
And there's Sutton through the paint and 2. Give him 7, make it 17 in the game. Good Lord.
Yeah, but
Carter Roth.
Congratulations to Miss Kaylee Hilton on a tremendous career here at Hillsboro. I know it's still ongoing, but man, 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds. Tremendous job.
Isaac Stafford, the 6'4" sophomore, knocks down a 3 ball for the Tigers. And count the bucket and the bruise. Cuckoo, Kachu, Greg Robinson going to go to the line. So, Greg Robinson must have had a little chit-chat at halftime, the 6'6" junior. Yeah, he's coming back for another year. And he must be feeling it, was doing the little walk away from the line with the ball in the air. That's some confidence when you're shooting 42% from the line.
Hey, some nights when it's on, and you know it.
2:25 left to go, 58-40 in quarter number 3. Matt Bates and Brian Kablinger with you here. Producer Ray Hallbrook in the house as well. That is Hayden Bates. They go down low. They kick it back out. Johnson for 3. Maybe something was said at the timeout that just kind of lit the fuse now, as they've chipped it down to a 15-point deficit, though, 58-43. Luca Poole comes right back with another answer, though.
Yeah,
My name is Luca.
That's got to be the difference, though. You got to get a little bit more on the defensive side if you want to break down this 17-point lead.
Carter Roth gives it over to Bates. Bates is going to go in, and that's going to be another timeout taken. That was by Coach Dan Johnson, and we're going to step aside as well. Courtside basketball live stream STL.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so they give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Back here at Hillsboro High School, throw in with a $140 and counting in quarter number 3. Luca Poole just crossing over the timeline. Over to Peyton Brown, who's checked into the game. Down low to Robinson. He's going to cut in on Bates. He's going to go in, count the bucket in the bruise. Well. So you're just going to go wash, rinse, repeat on the Festus Tigers here with Robinson now, who, after about a minute and a half into the first quarter, he was promptly right at about 2 fouls.
Right.
Doesn't really see the light of day until about 4 seconds left in the half. Comes out now like a man possessed, and all he's doing is just grabbing the ball, puts it on the floor one time outside the paint, and goes off the square and in. And that's like the 3rd time he's done that already.
Yeah, and to your point, anytime you get 2 early fouls, obviously there's frustration. He's channeled that frustration from the first half and said, I'm coming out and making a statement here in the second half.
And as the millennials will say now, BTW, Brian, that's the 3rd and 1 that Robinson has had and has knocked down in this quarter. And if you don't know
right?
BTW, by the way.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I guess that other term, let him cook, right? Let him cook.
I mean, you got the hot hand right now. I mean, keep going back to it. That's JDM. Mays down low. Bates is going to spin in. Tipped. That was a block by Robinson. Got a finger on it. Transition back out. Marchetti just behind the outstretched hand of Dominic Sutton. Just a little bit off on that throw, but that's really been about the only mistake this quarter with 67 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. 63-45 is now an 18-point lead. Bates up top. They go down low. That is Isaac Stafford. Give him 5. Sophomore's doing a lot of the grunt work tonight. There's Brown, goes over everything but the rim and the back iron. Just went from one side to the other, and that will be Bates coming right back up. Now with 37 seconds left to go. Stafford had Robinson drawn out of position. Goes too hard. Sutton's going to grab that rebound back. He comes less than 30 seconds left to go. Being guarded by Roth. Far corner to Marchetti. Back up top to Brown. Brown zip pass to Robinson. I mean, he could make one spin move there 12 feet out and just be right at the bucket. But that is going to be a turnover on the Hillsboro Hawks. So that'll be a throw-in by Stafford. The 6-foot sophomore here now with 11 seconds. Carter Roth, top of the key. Bounce pass down low. Stafford went for a little give and go, and that will go off the Tigers and out now with 7.1 and another empty possession.
Right. I was just thinking to myself, you've got to just hold for the last shot on that one, make it count. But here you go.
And a timeout taken. We're going to keep it right here, and we'll talk about the 3 restaurants that air our games in their facilities. That will be Pasta House in Festus, 636-725-0300. Texas Roadhouse in Festus, 636-330-0512. Case and Bucks up in Barnhart, 636-464-0110. Go check them out. You can also go to caseandbucksbarnhart.com out of the quick break. Festus, threw a couple kind of little charity buckets in there. They've got 10 in this quarter, but it is just the dominating by Hillsboro, who have thrown up almost 30 points. They've thrown up 28 points this quarter.
Right. I mean, it's been insane. I mean, you look at not only has Robinson come in and made a statement with 11 points, but you've got Sutton with 17 already, and then not to be outdone, Luca Poole with 15. So they are spreading the love around.
And time running down. Marchetti out of the corner. Almost hit that. But that will fall to the floor and a 63-47 lead as we are going to step aside and come back for quarter number 4, Courtside Basketball live stream STL.
Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Next up for the Festus Tigers, their next game is February 20th, and they will be at Fox. The Hillsboro Hawks, they're back at it tomorrow as Mr. Kaplinger and company will be back here at Hillsboro as the Hawks will take on the Northwest Lions. I will be out at Jefferson High School as the Blue Jays will play host to Gateway Science.
Yeah, a couple great games right there. I know tomorrow night for Northwest and the Hillsboro Hawks here is senior night for Hillsboro Hawks.
Out of the break, there's Bates, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson goes back up to Isaac Stafford. Stafford going to give it back to Carter Roth. Let the senior set up shop. Give it over to JDM, going to kick it up top. Stafford for a long-range 3, too hard. Bates not able to get the rebound. JDM gets it. Roth gets Sutton to come out, bangs that off the front of the rim. And looked like Marchetti stuck his hand out. JDM brought his hand back, and it went out off of the Hawks, so that'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. As you hear their student section that has traveled, getting a little vocal, tried to pickpocket, but Stafford now is going to cut through, has the ball swatted at, gives it to Bates. Bates on and Brown doing battle. Into the paint, goes up, he's going to go to the line to shoot.
You might even be asking, where was Bates there in that third quarter? I mean, because up to that point, he had really been kind of driving the offense, whether that be scoring underneath or kicking it out to other players. And it just looked like there was good double team by the Hillsboro Hawks just to kind of keep the ball out of his hands.
Well, I mean, and the whole Tiger squad just looked out of sorts that whole quarter anyway. So, that's kind of like, how can you be on the floor and not in plain sight? And that was what Hayden Bates was in quarter number 3. And he misses both of them from the line. Robinson has it poked away by Bates. At least showing some athleticism as Robinson was looking to go in. I think he was going to drive that one through the rim.
He was trying. Bates said, I'm not going to be on anybody's poster at this point, so you're going to have to earn a couple here.
So that will be Hayden Bates picking up foul number 3. So back to the line once again goes Greg Robinson. And he promptly knocks that one right down through the cylinder. So after having 2 in the first half, now give him 10 more the rest of the way through here. He has 12, looking to make it 13 right now. And he does. I mean, really, Brian, in one sense, you could almost say like your first half player of the game was Kenyon Drury, and the second half has been the Robinson show, who is not shown any worse for wear. That only playing minimal minutes in quarter number 1, and really that whole first half coming back out being a force here in half number 2.
Yeah, and maybe it's just kind of freshness a little bit. I mean, obviously not playing that whole first half. He's got his legs here, so he's able to do what he wants to do, but he's really, to your point, taking control of this game.
Luca Poole picks up foul number 2, and that will send Drew Johnson to the line, and the sophomore is going to bang that one through. Been a while since he's shot a free throw, but he's number 5 in the area at 86%, and he promptly knocks down both of those from the stripe. So he has just enough free throws to qualify And off the top of my head, like 47 for 55. So that should now be 49 for 57 for the young man. Getting close to 90%. So well done at the line tonight at least. Luca Poole off the panel and in. So that's 10 already in the second half for Luca Poole. Last game for us and Livestream STL at Festus. When Hillsboro and the Tigers did battle, Luca Poole was the player of the game. Look at Johnson throwing a little forearm out there. Marchetti says, I'll see that. Come on in on me, bro. Johnson is going to throw that off the panel and in, give him two more, 67-51. Up goes Luca, down goes Luca as he's hammered by two Tigers on the way up.
I was going to say, you talk about Luca, the fourth quarter must be his time to shine. Last game these guys played, he really took off, really kind of took the team on his back, brought him back, and then eventually winning in overtime. But so far tonight, he just said, hey, it's fourth quarter, it's my time, I'm going to take over.
And he knocks that one through, and the foul was on Deshaun Bridget. 68-51, back up to a 17-point lead. Make that an 18-point lead. 69% from the stripe. First time to the line tonight, goes 2 for 2. Carter Roth. Back over to Isaac. He's going to turn the ball over. Robinson comes through. Looks like a travel on the way through. Couldn't get the size 15s out of the way.
He's in a little bit of disbelief, but I think if he'd go back and watch that video, he'd be like, okay, he got it right.
So now 5:50 and counting, and still an 18-point deficit as Tigers have got to get some big buckets here. That'll be Johnson knocking two down. Timeout taken as well. We're going to keep it right here with 5:42 left to go, and that is a 69-53 lead. And we're going to talk about season number 2 show already. Mr. Hallbrook, talk about Fast Break.
Fast Break. You know, I love the Lady Gaga in the background here, but hey, Fast Break, check it out. We will have a show this Saturday afternoon. We're looking at about 6 o'clock. We're still looking for a couple of interviews. We're going to get those set up. But it's where we interview folks here locally, talk a little bit of Jeffco basketball, Jefferson College Vikings, men and women. And then we talk a little bit about our local folks here in the Jefferson County area. We crown a player of the week and all that fun jazz. So check it out, Fast Break. We'll have that again Saturday around 6 o'clock.
There you go, Mr. Ray. Maybe you found your theme music
there it
at
is.
the Fast Break. No, I'm just playing.
And real quick, Mr. Ray, if you've got access to it, can you throw up about the advertising sponsorship real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Real
a
quick.
quick
Here
throw
it
up
is.
there.
You want to be a sponsor? Give us a call, 314-852-4398.
That is Ray's direct number out of the break. Here come the Hawks. And it goes off the hand of Bates, who knocked it off the hand or the leg of Sutton on the way by. So nice job by the officials getting that one right. But again, how do you cut into this 16-point deficit? Sounds like to me, Brian, it's more threes than twos at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. If you're going to go to the paint.
Robinson with another block. So, again, pick your poison. Sutton, long-range three, too hard. Who wants the rebound? Robinson's going to get it. 2 steps to the paint and rolls it in. Man, oh man. So, lead's blown up now. That is 71-53. Johnson's still trying to knock the twos down there. He's putting the points up, but can't keep having the Hillsboro Hawks answer back if you're wanting to cut through into this lead. And Robinson cuts through the paint, cancels out another bucket from the Tigers with a bucket of his own.
Yeah, at this point, you can't just trade 2 for 2. It's got to be a 3 for 2. Really, you need 3 for nothing quite a bit.
And that's not going to happen with a double dribble by Johnson. So, empty possession, turns the ball over with 4:39. So, time clock not being your friend at the moment, and neither is the score on the game clock, as is now 73-55. Heisel going to give it back out to Sutton. Sutton, 3-ball, Drano. 76-55. Give Sutton 20 on the evening, quietly. Here's Stafford for three. Good idea, but turns into an empty possession as there was nobody there from the Tigers. And they're saying it went off the hand of Isaac Stafford. So that's going to be a throw-in for the Hillsboro Hawks and number 5, Luca Poole. Throws it over to Heisel. Heisel over to Brown. Brown back to Luca. Good. Boy, you get him from the charity stripe to about 20 feet out, and here's a 3-ball put up by Johnson. That's going to create a timeout with 3:53. We're going to step aside courtside basketball live stream STL.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Back here at Hillsboro High School, Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger with you. And a 20-point lead for the Hillsboro Hawks, who, I mean, you know, at halftime, you know, this was 37-35, but then halftime happened and quarter number 3 broke out. Right. And the Hillsboro Hawks have just made a solid statement in the second half alone.
Right. I mean, outside of the third quarter, this has been a competitive game on both sides. But, you know, Festus really just came out flat to start the second half, and Hillsboro took advantage of it, and that's really why we sit here with a 20-point lead for the Hawks.
3:40 and 3:35 now and counting. That's Brown. Dishes it into Heisel. He's going to back out on Bates. Goes off the panel and in. So been a while since we talked about A.J. Heisel, and he's making us remember, don't forget about me with 3:30 left to go. And now an 80 spot put up by the Hawks as it's now increased to 22.
Yeah, and this whole second half, they've really had their way down low.
And Robinson, actually, he's going to grab that rebound and he's going to throw that off the square and in. Holy mackerel. Robinson with 19. And really, after the second half he's had, you could have told me 25. I would have believed it too, but 3:18 left to go in this one. A.J. Heisel going to get called for the foul, his third. And an 82-58 score now for the Hillsboro Hawks. Hard pass down low. Bates going to go off the square and in. 6 in this second half. Give him 17 on the evening. Luca Poole up top navigating traffic for the Hawks. Over to Peyton Brown. Brown and Heisel. Heisel with possession of the ball. Bates now want to come out on him. Heisel gives it over to Brown once again, being guarded by Isaac Stafford. Heisel. Bates gives it back out up top to Robinson.
Yeah, pretty content just to kind of keep the ball at the perimeter, eat up a lot of this clock.
Heisel and Sutton, they switch spots. Carter Roth on him now. So they're going to run a man-to-man defense here. As you see Roth, now Bates is all over Heisel. Now you have Bridget and you have Robinson. Swats that out of Robinson. But it's going to fall through to the paint, and that will be throw in for the Hawks with deuces wild, 2:22 left to go in this contest. So checking in now will be number 34, Nate Womack. Freshman's going to get some playing time. That'll be Bates checking out. And also number 32, Jimmy Wacker. Now, referee's asking for the ball back. So I don't know if somebody wasn't set or ready, but Ref is like, okay, we're going to try this again. So throw in, take 2 with less than 2:20 now left to go. So here's Heisel up top along with Robinson. Boy, got some fresh meat out there, and welcome to the game, Nate Womack.
Right, I was going to say, your challenge is to stop Mr. Robinson, who not only has 17 points on the day, but has been a menace down low on the boards with both defensive and offensive rebounds in this second half.
So you got Womack, who's checked in with averaging less than a point a game, 2 for 2 on free throws, and averages 2 rebounds a game. And there's an air ball put up, and that will also be Kenyon Drury checking back in just to make sure can knock off some of the rust. And now we're getting some of the freshmen getting Cooper McGrath, getting some varsity time. And also checking in number 3, Brandon Pointer. Oh, they're digging deep now, and then they're bringing in number 12, Jack Prince. So a lot of freshmen out here on the court now in the final 2 minutes with an 82-60 lead, so 22 points. As Mr. Kaplinger is going to make his way downstairs for player of the game, and that is number 14, Braden Wilkes. Some of those saw him in the JV game earlier. 3-ball put up by the Prince. That doesn't fall through. So Robinson was the last true varsity guy out there. Now checking in will be number 0, Jack Ray. So we're digging down deep on the depth chart now. 82-62. Back comes Wacker. Gives it over to Stafford. Stafford now throws it over to number 4. That's Braden Beers, who has also checked into the game. So spin move in the paint. That's rejected by Drury with a minute 22. And in the act of shooting, that will be Wilkes going to the line to shoot.
Well, Matt, just looking at this from afar here, it's just a matter of taking advantage of missed opportunities for Hillsboro over Festus.
And as we were just talking a little bit ago, Ray, I mean, you saw the same thing Saturday, on the production side there out at Jefferson College as Wilkes knocks one down. When you keep giving teams that free possession and they keep knocking down the points off of it, that is just tough to come back from. Drury thought about going for 3. Going to kick it back out. Jack Prince, the senior, give him 3. Welcome to the score sheet. Stafford for 3. That rolls off and out of the cylinder. Cooper McGrath gives the ball over to Brandon Pointer. Pointer back to McGrath. Back over to Prince. Zip pass down low. Ball goes on the floor, goes up. Grabbed by Beers, and back they come. Do the Tigers with 35 seconds. Outside to Wilkes. Going to kick back out. Back out to Wacker. Back out to Stafford. Long range 3. Drano. That's Isaac Stafford. All of a sudden give him 8 on the evening now with 13 seconds and counting. 85-66. Brandon Pointer. Time ticking away here now. Less than 3, 2, 1, and that is how it will end. Hillsboro Hawks 85. Festus Tigers 66. And when we come back, the APB post-game show and player of the game with Brian Kaplinger when we come back. This is Courtside Basketball Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
It is now time for the APB Storage player of the game and our Gordon Stoplight player of the game as well. We have downstairs Brian Kaplinger. Who you got there, Brian?
Hey, I'm here with Mr. Greg Robinson. Great game. Got a little bit of early foul trouble in the first half. Didn't get to see a lot of the floor, but then came out with just kind of a fire and drive in the second half. So talk about the game.
It definitely would have been a lot different if our whole team would have played the first half. I think it was a good game. I'm glad we got to beat them by 20 this time instead of close game last time. I don't know. We played good. We were shooting good. I'm proud of that. And I'm really proud of our secondaries coming in and playing really well.
Yeah, talk about Drury. He stepped in for you when you got that foul trouble. Some big minutes for him. So talk about your teammates and just the love you have for him.
Yeah, so Keenan, he's been getting a lot of playing time. I've been fouling out a little bit. But, yeah, Keenan's been doing really well. He got in, got a steal on Bates. He stole the ball from him. That was big. It really helped us because he was kind of not – we weren't being able to stop him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, you are our Gordon Stoplight Drive-In Player of the Game. Here's a $10 coupon for you to use there. And if you want, look right up at that camera there, and you get an opportunity to shout out whoever you want tonight.
All right, let's shout out Keenan Jury.
Thank you so much, Greg. Great game, brother.
There you go. There you go. Thanks, Brian. We appreciate you downstairs there as we bring things upstairs here real quick. And final thoughts here.
Well, you heard Robinson said it best, and, and the thanks to, to his partner in crime out there with Drury. I mean, because essentially, as we were talking about, Robinson gets into foul trouble early.
Yeah.
And talk about your biggest of your bigs. I mean, at 6'7",
right.
You take him out. Who comes in, who steps in? Drury did that whole first half. Put in the minutes. As we said, the minutes, the lack of turnovers, everything you wanted as a coach, Drury gave that to you.
Right.
And Robinson acknowledged that at the end of the game because that second half was essentially the Greg Robinson show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Before we get out of here real quick, we're going to throw this up here real quick. I know you're trying to get us in there. We are looking for sponsors, especially coming up here for the spring season. We've got Jefferson College baseball and softball. We want to cover the entire season for both of these for baseball and softball. So you see all of the different schools up there as well. We'll have Jeffco baseball here locally as well. Give us a call, 314-852-4398. We'd love to get you on board here. If you're a big business, small business, medium-sized business, doesn't really matter. We'd love to get you on board here, get you a chance to get yourself out there in the world of
that is your personal cell phone
That's
number,
my
Rick,
personal
right?
cell phone.
I mean,
don't call me in the middle of the night.
Well, I wasn't going to offer the special like I did during football season,
Appreciate
but I was
that.
going to say because you get a hold of Ray directly.
Right.
It's not an outsourced phone number. This is Ray's number directly. That 314-852-4398.
Absolutely.
And again, everybody out there on the social platforms, like, subscribe, get those notifications, and send us on home.
If you like what we do here, the only way we can keep this going is with your help here locally. Hillsboro, we're at Hillsboro today. Festus, we're always down at Festus as well now. All the way up and down that I-55 corridor, evened up the 21 corridor, down into DeSoto, different things like that. So definitely think about giving us a call and sponsor with us. Real quick before we get out of here, tomorrow we'll be right back here. Northwest comes to town. That'll be a 6:45 start. And then we do not have the correct team here because it just got changed. It's actually, that's Gateway Science taking on the Jefferson Blue Jays tomorrow. We'll have that fixed and ready to go for Matt and Drake. So we'll have both of those games in its entirety. That is a 6 o'clock start, so 5:45 is our pregame on that. So Ray Halbrook, Matt Bates, and Mr. Brian Kaplinger, all of us here at Livestream STL, thanks again so much for watching Courtside Basketball. Final score 85-66. We will see you tomorrow night right back here. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.